Hello, chess fans! After a very long time, I welcome you back on my channel, Soki Chess, with a totally different themes because I will never show the games of old masters or some interesting grandmasters games, but I will play on my own just to improve my blitz skills and mainly for you the viewers, to improve your games with my mistakes and with my commentary probably because I will comment the blitz games 5+0 mainly because it's long enough to show the plans to show you what it's all about. But I like to compete, so it would be never the games like 1-1. It would be mainly the tournament games. It would be some. I will ask the leeches here. Yeah, there is daily blitz arena 5+0. So we will play the tournament. I think for today we can play the whole 2 hours tournament, and I will show there with the arrows and with the circles some ideas I have during the games, and I hope you will enjoy it. I hope also that you will understand my English, uh, which is also some idea to improve my English with that sessions. But let's see how it works. We joined the tournament. Yes, now we are. And let's start against Oleg Pankratov, 2390. Let's see how it works. 5 minutes, that's a very long time. Uh, White has fianchetting the bishop to g2, so pretty normal strategy. I will I will get my bishop to e7 and castle also. So as many times before, such a game has no ambition to crash the center. By the way, I will try to play. I will play like wild, just because uh, I don't want it to be boring. So let's see how it works. I develop my bishop against his bishop. The light squares diagonal is very important to keep an eye. Very often happens if the bishop is not protected, then the knight can jump out and do some threat, and then the bishop on b7 will be killed. So now I need to keep attention because knight g4 could be dangerous. After knight jumps, the knight would be under attack. So I will put him back to d7 without worries. Now the jumper cannot jump so much. My plan is to play c5, knight c6. I hope I will have enough time for it. With c5, I'm making some hole on d6. Never make self the host. That's a good rule to have. Keep in mind. So I will play probably knight c5 first because I didn't need c5 at all, and I didn't want to have the hole on d6. I felt like it is really important. Okay, b3, developing the bishop to a3 is a plan, I see. Probably, I don't know. Yeah, now again, putting the knight to c6 would have the pin here, so I don't want to do it so much. So queen d7 first. I like it, like with the plan rook d8, trying to focus on the d file. Why not? Okay, now the knight moves to c6 with interesting ideas moving in the center or to b4, like in longer range. Okay, now I need to get back with the queen because the queen was under the rook there. So again, the jumper can jump and do some threats. Yeah, b4, like it was not a threat, but I like it because I can move the bishop also to a6. But first of all, let's double the rooks. Yeah, I feel I have good tempo, like 3 minutes and 15 still left. There's no increment, so I need to play smart. Okay, h6 necessary because after h6 I need to play g6 with some dark squares holes. Nobody wants to have holes in his structure. Okay, my plan could be moving the bishop to f8 and transferring the knight to f5, somewhere like there. Yeah, I think it could be a smart idea. Again, aliving the bishop. Who knows? I'm not so sure. But I feel I'm not worse here because his bishop on b2 doesn't play at all. But yeah, it could be also equal. I have better time right now. Yeah, tough position, really tough position. Many plans here, but I'm sticking with the plan doing this. Why not? Yeah, I feel good here. If he takes the rook, maybe I can retake with the queen because d1 square could be important for me. And if necessary, let's put the queen back. Like, also knight f5 can make him to, to move the pawn, which I really like him to move the pawn because it will open up his position a little bit. Okay, let's trade the bishops. Yes. And c6 protected, that's good. But moving the rook to d5. Because this looks like impossible because it protects the pawn and if the knight moves, the pawn would be never protected anymore. Now I can play knight c6, I hope. Attacking the knight on d4, retaking with the queen, most probably. Yes, that was clever from him. That was clever attacking the c7. Oh, that's tough. That's really tough. I have to protect now the bishop on f8 is not that good anymore. But I will try. I will try to improve him a little. Maybe I could play queen there, like focusing more on the rook. I don't know. Now I will retake with the rook, most probably. And queen g5 is my plan. Yes, that's clever. Again, he is playing really clever. Not want to give up the d file at all, so that's the reason I get out a little bit. And now trying to improve my pieces because now the rooks are out of board and I feel that my knights are yeah good enough, but it could be also even better. c6, what about c6? I'm not so sure. Let's go for it. 2 minutes left. I need to play a little faster. Yeah, that's important. c6 pawn was in danger after the take. Now his bishop is in danger. He has to do something. And he don't want to take it all in b5. That's true. What about b5? This is falling. I'm not sure how it looks like. Oh, it's very hard. Okay, take the bishop first. Yes, let's go for it. Take the bishop first. Oh, the knight in the middle, it can be bad. Yeah, it can be bad. Now the knight has no squares. Too tough. Let's go for this. Attacking his knight. Trading all the pieces. Trading it into the interesting endgame, really. I feel that the bishop is not bad. But the question is, how good is he? I'm not so sure. I'm really not so sure who is better here. But I wanna open the position. I really want him to take, that's true. But doesn't happen. Yeah, too hard, too hard. I feel this could be taken. A4 to take, I'm not sure. I don't want to do it at all. Yeah, he is getting infiltration. That's not good. I have to protect the pawn from f8 square. That was very important not to lose this one. And my strategy would be getting somehow the infiltration with the king, but I'm also not sure if that can happen. more hope. It's really more hope than anything else. Yeah, cannot do this because of the fork here. Uh, Plenty of forks. Okay, let's try to focus on this, but I don't think it's possible. Oh my goodness, that's really hard position to play. 40 seconds only. If he gets there, I will go here. Yes, that's very tough. I'm trying. I'm trying. C4 strong. Yeah, that was very strong. Yeah, maybe it's drawish. This might be a draw, most probably. Hard to say. Yeah, he's really trying hard. I don't want to underestimate the position because it's still real tough. Never boring. I have not so much time. Oh, I'm losing. I'm losing here, the pawn. I'm losing on time also. Ah, losing the bishop. Oh my goodness. That was that was a loss. To start to start the video to lose such a game. Yeah, okay. It can be. The bishop was not that powerful as the knight was in this specific position. Maybe I was too optimistic. Maybe I should be faster to keep the time advantage. But okay, let's take it as a loss to help my display. And there is the second game. So let's see how it works. Okay, I'll play Italian. Yes, bishop c4. Yeah. Didn't develop the bishop to c5. That means it would be some Ungarn. Fast bishop to e6. I like this strategy, but I still feel white should be a little better. Just because of room, spaces for pieces. Maybe I will try to make the castling long. That's something he cannot do at all because my queen is attacking a7 pawn. Okay, don't do it that fast. Don't do it that fast. Again, it is very dangerous. If the bishop is not protected, the knight can jump somehow, and it could be dangerous. So first, I did f4 just for the protection of my bishop. Now he is probably calculating some knight takes because the bishop would be taken with check. To be honest, I don't believe it's correct, but yeah, it's really necessary to calculate those things. I will take the bishop. If he takes the pawn in the middle, I will take first the bishop. He has to take the knight there. I have some take on g7 with the queen, so I really believe in my calculating. Now c4 not possible. Now, after the pawn moves, bishop a4 was a threat. So, okay, he castled. What about castling? Why not? Looks correct. Still, the position looks correct. I think his c5 was too optimistic because he makes himself the d6 pawn in a trouble. That wasn't necessary. Now I feel that my bishop could move to g3, like putting the pressure, but knight h5. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe there are better solutions. I feel there must be better solutions, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's focus on the rook first. Why not? Oh, c4. That was a c4. I didn't see it at all. My goodness. Hmm. What I should do after c4? Was it was so terrible. My God. Now I'm really in emotion. Attacking the e6 pawn, that could be a weakness. Like proving him d5 is possible because there is the attack against, but it would be protected. If I take with the pawn, the queen will protect the f4. Now he gave me a pawn, I believe. I think it was not necessary to give me a pawn like this. And I like this. I really like this. I have pawn up, so if everything trades, then I'm winner. Still 3 minutes left, so I have enough time to think. Okay, it was possible. The queen out of the danger. Now he is in danger because the knight starts to be in a pin. That could be the key. Yes, I feel now I'm easily winning, but I was not that good. I really, I was real lost. I was really lost after c4. That was not. I didn't kept my eyes. Okay, he leaves. He leaves. Hmm, that's so dumb. Yeah, still okay. This pawn is a pawn more, so can't be bad. He cannot move the queen outside because of queen f7 double attacking the pieces. I think I can do it. This could be a threat with check. Yeah, first improving the knight, focusing on pieces. Now it can be also nice in the end somehow. I will smell some tricky shots. Okay, let's do it nice for spectating. That's check, and then I will take the knight, the bishop, and I can take it with the queen. Yeah, let's do it just standard. If he takes back, I'm taking the rook. It's checkmate. So, yeah, okay, nice win. I feel that was good win to begin uh the series. But give up faster, man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, 600 players playing this tournament, so that's fine. I'm going from behind, really behind. Okay, let's go. E4 again. And again, some. Okay, that's Philidor defense. Let's play the gambit. Let's go for this gambit playing with more space. I like it. I really like it. It's very important to learn those things. Wow, what is this, man? I don't believe this is good strategy. Smelling so many things. So many things. Okay, let's go for this because knight e5, knight e5. So now I'm attacking the f7, which is a huge weakness, weak spot. And this is not possible because my knight still holds the square. And now bishop takes f7 is really checkmate. So now, phew, and knight g6 making a square here is not not the solution, because I will take there and I will checkmate him here. So that means I think bishop e6, giving up the pawn, is the only solution. Like I will take, retake, take with the queen, then moving the knight on g5, and I think it's over. By the way, I'm also attacking b7, but that's not my thoughts. Okay, taking with the queen, maybe knight g5 immediately is also a nice move. Nice call, but there's a square. I will never do the things that hard. And yes, I'm taking the pawn back. That's the reason I did it. Now, materially speaking, it's equal. My attack still continually growing. Now c file open against his king. I'll put the rook on c1, second rook to d1, and slowly focusing on the checkmates. And I feel there could be some nice nice solutions in the end this game. Let's focus first. I think he is doing this for the sacrifice. This is clever sacrifice motive, even if it's still nothing to happen. I probably will continue in knight b5. Like this could be a threat, taking there. If he takes here, I will react with taking on c6 with damage, total damage on a7. Now a6 impossible because I will take there and he cannot take here because his king will get. Well, that's not so sure. I'm I'm still not so sure. Now let's see. Yeah, okay. So I will try. He has to take the knight. That's true. Because if he takes with the pawn, there is checkmate on a7. Same if he takes with the queen, there is a fork on a7. So he has to take the knight. Perfect. And I will go back with the rook, probably. Why not? It's fair. It's fair. Now his choice to sacrifice back. I really believe there is nothing much. He has to play there the queen and there the knight, and there could be some checkmate on g2, but it's still two moves. And I don't believe that I don't have any reasonable defense. And I can also play offense, like queen c2, queen takes c7. Or bishop b6 could be a threat, like c7 in danger. Yeah, I believe I'm winning, but if I were black, I will definitely take like yes, there's nothing like yes, and he's playing for the check. Very well, yeah, 1700 and he is doing really good things. So, how to finish it? Taking on c7 looks pretty. If it's possible. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Yeah, let's go. I like it. I really like it because if he takes with the king, I will do the check here. And now, if he goes back to b8, I have queen a3, queen a7. That looks like a checkmate. If he goes with the queen, king there, I will take the b5. He has to move in. I will check here. Uh, I will check here. Yes, I have to because I cannot hunt him here. Now he cannot. If I check from b3, he can be hunted to f6, and he's probably all right. Now he cannot do the king f6. Has to walk back to d7. Yeah, maybe it was not correct from my side, but it was nice. It was really some adventure. It was really adventurous. Yeah, okay. Queen takes b7. I don't like it at all. Yeah, that's don't want him to lose. connection. Oh my goodness, maybe I lost it. Okay, let's do this just to focus on rook c7 and queen g8. It's still not yet checkmate. Yeah, now I'm hoping that there could be some. I could have the perpetual like queen b5, queen d5, but focusing on perpetual against 1700, I think it's not what I want. But yeah, let's say he is really playing perfect game, or well, at least I feel it could be perfect game. Yeah. I will switch on the light while he is thinking. He is thinking if there is really a threat, like if he really has to move the king back, does he have the knight f4? I have to say, wow, this is this is something because I have this check. Yeah, he's thinking so long and invented really some invention with that which doesn't work. Because now the rook is twice under attack, and I will also trade queens, which is really what I basically needed. Because now I will take my pawn and run, and nobody will stop him. Nobody will. Yeah. Okay, let's take back. Yeah, even if I run, yeah, why not? I think he should give up because I will set my queen. Yeah, having a queen, I think it should be all right. And I think those it is not necessary to play such a game till the end because yeah, okay, against like 1600 there is still some hope, but I don't feel I can miss it. Okay, let's go back to tune. Now I'm on fire, so every win would be on 4 points. Yeah, maybe it was not so clever to sacrifice the rook on c7. It's true. It was probably really a miss, but yeah, I what I promised. I promised that it would be not boring. So I hope it's not boring. So okay, knight f6 against d4. Uh, he is trying to play pro. Okay, it's not like playing the queen's gambit. It's some d4 d5 structure. I'm going to play c5, and yeah, he is going to play c4. Let's say why not? Why not? Taking with the knight, I feel it's not that good because it's giving up the squares. Always, you don't want to give up squares. Maybe I could check first. That was maybe more clever. This is a pawn. Yeah, he gave up. Okay, I felt like this was a sacrifice, but maybe he simply missed that pawn. So yeah, I take it. Yeah, after the first round, player 2400. Okay, let's play knight f6. It's the line which is yeah, I feel I have some knowledge about it. If he plays knight g5, of course. It's also possible to play Traxler Gambit with bishop c5. I think I don't want to be so interesting. Now I can take the e4 with the idea of take and d5. Uh, it's a line which gives black really cool game, but I will develop. I think I will play it against a player like 2000 or more. This pin has not much sense if I didn't castle it. So after h6, I'm alright with playing g5, and I hunted the bishop on g3. If there was a king already, there is a huge potential of doing this sacrifice. So yes, now the bishop on g3 is a little out of the game, and my pin has more sense because after h3 he doesn't have g4. So I feel like I'm a little stronger here because my pin was making him some annoying decisions, and now he has to bring the queen back to d1, so he misses the castling option, and the pin will be so annoying forever. Okay, my process is, would I play c6 with potentially b5, or c6 with potentially queen b6 or a5? I could also play g4, but I will hurt my structure here and I will make some holes there. So that's nothing I'm interested in. So c6, that is main decision. Simplifying the things. And he castles. Wow, he really castles. Okay, I think I will crush you here, man. Also, good thing, my bishop is protected with the knight. So nothing like this should be possible. If there is a knight not on board, he will take, I will take the queen, he will take my queen, and so on. So good that the bishop is protected. Now I'm crushing. Yes. Okay, now I'm crushing him. His queen is not, yeah, he has no time to retake there. So he lost the piece. He lost the piece and he lost the diagonal there. Oh my god. What are you doing, man? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure how to finish it. I like bishop takes f3 a lot. A lot. Man, I like it. That's why. My focus is, if he takes with the pawn, I'm taking the h3, and that would be game over. If he takes with the rook, I'm taking the rook back with double check. But I don't know yet how to follow. Hmm. Okay, I didn't win so much. That was probably not the cleverest thing I can do. Yeah, what a pity. Okay, that was not what it should be. That was really not clever. But I have a rook more, so castling long. Let's see. I don't know. Let's say why yes. That's probably also nothing like strong decision. What about castling here? I think it's all right. I save the king. It smells like I'm afraid, but yeah, the king in the middle was not helpful. So if I may win, I need to play with pieces. E5 is a strong decision. Yes. Okay, let's do this. That's with check. That's important because he is attacking my queen, but I'm attacking his king, so it's more. And this is clever because the knight. Yeah, this is mate. Double check and queen h2. That's my threat, which is hard to protect. That's double check. He he attacks my queen, but it's enough for me to mate him. Yeah, fine game. And I'm coming from behind. I am really coming from behind. Let's go for another Baptist. Okay, let's play something else than boring Italian. So the bishop's game. Okay. What about f4? Okay, I trust my strengths, even if he takes. His take on e4 is dangerous, I feel, because I will take first on f7 with queen d5 double attack against the king and the knight on e4. That means, I think, for him, if he takes and I will play queen d5, it's still possible to move back the knight, attacking the bishop also. Even in this line, I'm not sure if he is okay. Okay, he hurt me. Uh, that's hard for calculating. I don't have a knowledge. Okay, I like those positions, but I don't have exact knowledge over this line. If I take on f7, I cannot be worse. So, so my thoughts are going with that. But I feel also queen d5 was possible. But here I have some more like specific advantage because he has not the castling option. But has d5. Yeah, he could play d5. Really, really could. Now he will probably castle. Then bishop g5 already happens. Wow, now bishop g5 is even stronger. He has to move the queen to e6, where the queen could struggle. I will play castling long. Wow, pawn on a2. Would you take him? I probably feel it's not possible because of the take with check. Let's see what he makes. I have to move back the bishop. Wow, he is really playing for the death. He's opening all the wing. The question was if I couldn't sacrifice the bishop. Taking with the knight, then the queen walks to g6 because the queen cannot hold it anymore. I'm king f7? Oh my god. I would like to have such defending skills as he has. Okay, let's play this, like focusing on rook f6. Now the queen is under attack, so the question is what he wants. If he really wants the pawn, I think he has last chance. But like I feel it's definitely impossible. Now it would be never so good anymore. Okay, so this was his idea, bringing it into the different colored bishop's endgame. The trouble for him is it's not yet endgame. Still the queens are on board. The question for me is, maybe this was not the strongest move. I should play queen d3 because I needed rook f6. Okay, so I will improve my game a little. Now rook f6 coming. Okay, he still can defend. Like he can play rook h6, but I feel like it's really bad move. Because still rook f6 possible, I feel. With takes, pawn takes, queen takes, and bishop e5 winning the queen. If there is nothing stronger. And yeah, the plan is simple. Okay, this is clever. This is good move. Still rook f6 is... I feel I'm good. Rook f6 coming, doubling the rooks, infiltrating his position. Now he has no spares for the bishop. I think it's done. The job is done. It'd be nice if he plays h4. And then coming king through. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I will hunt the bishop out of this diagonal. Just my plan is to walk with the pawn to e6. And even if he plays h4, I still have this, threatening rook g6 mate. It's like the stairs method for checkmating with rooks. Yeah, and there's still the checkmate. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? The question is, okay, let's do this since the stairs on h6. There were different types of checkmate. Yeah, trying to be, trying to be not boring. And yeah, I think I'm one win out of the first 10. So let's try. Keep, keep it. Keep the fire. Yeah, I feel good after the first loss. And the second game was also very close to a loss. And I think I'm on fire now. Okay, now d5, let's play. Yeah, again, not the Queen's Gambit. Yeah, it looks like some London. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's like 5, 6 years ago. Very popular uh, was the London system. Didn't I make some mistake here? Oh my God. Oh my God. Man, what I did. I think now knight c6 is very strong. Because if he takes there, I'm taking the bishop here, so I feel okay. I'm still in danger, but I feel like this is okay. If queen h5, then simple g6. I'm still alive. Yeah, okay, this is my rook goes to the line and his bishop can move only to h6. Now I can choose. Should I choose? I'm not sure. I would like to take it with the king. I can also take the bishop, but he will go back with the knight. And I don't like the knight at all. Why I took with the king is to have the diagonal. After bishop g3, I have immediately bishop h5. I like it. And okay, this is not to be taken because bishop c6 is all right, and I'm threatening much more than he. So that's fine. Let's do some threats. Again, this check. Okay, the double pawn. I don't like him. Maybe c6 is even stronger. Hmm. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Because I'm threatening to take there. That's the main reason I feel I should be. There is also a checkmate. Oh, that's annoying. I felt after queen d3, but there's knight d2. Yes, it's all right. Okay, okay. That's something I didn't see that. Right. Okay, it's still not yet checkmate. Very hard. I have to take some move with the queen. So queen f3. Okay, if I don't know, let's take the queen's move. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. It's probably too bad. Okay, he's running there with the king. I have some idea, like sacrificing all the wing here should would be more risk to take. Bishop c8. Sacrificing the rook only. Should I say only? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Yeah, that's really tough. This is so tough. So bishop a6. I'm not that sure how to continue. It's really not easy. Yeah, I can play bishop g5 with trade somewhere. Many trades to be happening. Okay, let's try. I'm not sure. I can also play queen there and queen here with checks. Because nah, yeah. Okay, he did this. So I can hit the check. Now I like my position. I think he didn't do his best. Hmm. Yeah, like trade the queens is really some sort of solution which I didn't want to do, but I was really running out of time. And yeah, maybe I should try to find something, but this is materially almost equal. I have the bishop there. I have stronger pieces than him. I feel I cannot be worse. That's true. I hope that's true. My idea is to get the development faster, so I sack more and more and more. Yeah. Still, still, I probably should. There should be something more than I get. I really feel, but I couldn't invest more time. It was a trouble because I was also in time trouble. My plan is to walk up with the pawn because the bishop is holding his key pawn. He cannot defend him. If I can take him, then he will struggle with the position. Now b5 only move. But that's only for like high quality check. Take the bishop. Okay, I think he did what he could do. Maybe it was the best solution. But now I have piece more. Still a minute might be enough. Okay, clever idea. Ah, okay, let's keep the bishop in space. The b5 I need to go out, so it's better to keep him in the game. Want to improve the second one, but don't want to hit by the check. Going for this one. Still the king has these under control. That's very important. Okay, I'm going closer for being safe. That's the reason, simple reason. I want to keep it safe. He's going with everything he has. Good job. Good job, man. Good job. Yeah, I could take the knight. Ah, my goodness. Maybe I deserve to lose this one. I deserve really to lose this one. Yay, that's check. And I will lose this one. Oh my god, what I did. Man. That's really... Why I didn't take the knight? Yeah, I really underestimated the situation. Struggled to win with piece more and it could be taken the second one. Oh my god. Okay, this is some line. I think I know this line. I can move here or there. Let's keep it more active. Taking with the pawn to leave the bishop holding the squares. I think this is not the proper solution. I'm not sure if I continue the most effective way. But yes, with such a bishop pair, I think my position cannot be worse. The opening. And again, we have some endgame with bishop against knight. After the first round mess, I think now my structure is stronger because he has the isolated double pawn. So yeah, and this is to be taken, not? This is for free. Yes, good. I want to get back for fire as fast as I can. I hope everything works. I strongly hope and strongly believe with my video. It looks like I'm losing some rating today because okay, the games I won, I played against lower rated opponents. I lost the first game against really strong player. Okay, he berserk. I didn't want to berserk. Okay, let's trade it French. Uh, I didn't want to berserk just to show my opinions, just to show the lines. Okay, now I can move the knight across the square like this. It could be very strong, or I can hope for some square here and trade and transfer the knight like this. Uh, I'm not sure what is like the better approach, but I will play rook e1 first. I think it's clear I want to show some intent over the e5 square, like this. Still c3 never so necessary. Yeah, now I have perfect pieces. Cannot move the knight because the knight is protecting the pawn on c6. So he made a lot of moves with pawns. That's true. And meanwhile, I push my pieces in better positions. Wow, really? I feel I must. I will do it. I think it's not possible. Because if he moves there, I have bishop h6. At least, if there is nothing stronger. And now the knight is perfect, but I can take him whenever I want to get there. Okay, this is clever. This is really good. I underestimated it a little, probably. Oh, I underestimated this reply. Hmm, wrong. G3. Okay, let's keep in touch. Generating the power. I'm pinning his bishop, leaving my bishop alive, and sneaking around. Now the plan. H4 or F4. H4 is important to keep the king like not naked. And materially speaking, I'm down the rook. But if he takes, I will probably take the rook on f8. Even if I can also take here. It's only up to my decision. Okay. Yeah, he is playing really great. I like his play. The reason. He's playing really smart. And I'm not sure how to win. Hmm. Okay, let's say lots, but I don't want to do that so much. Yeah, ideas like moving there and here are not working right now. Hmm. Okay. If he takes, I'm taking with the bishop. That's my idea. And I will have 4 pawns in avalanche against the rook. And let's see how it works. Let's continue. His idea is to play rook g. No. Okay. His idea differs. Okay. I like to take with. I think this is essential. I don't know. I need the line. I need the line. Yeah, he's playing real smart. Taking with the pawn. My idea. Okay, let's trade and check there and check here. So he needs to solve 2 things. I feel this is not the kind of solution he needed. But still up to see. Hard, really hard. That's not so simple. King here. And going. My avalanche is going to run. He is again setting his knight into the fire. My avalanche is going. Yeah, I feel good here. I feel good. Wow, interesting game. I was really not sure. And yes, I was winning. I know I was winning. That's the only thing I know. But then I struggled again. Question is why I'm struggling in those positions. Okay, let's keep it more Italian. Castling. Okay, H3. Okay, I want to sacrifice. Didn't let me. What a shame. Now my question is if castle closer to the king side or okay, king side castle looks tempting. I think he forgot that his pawn is not secured. Of course, I don't know what his idea was. Now I feel I should bring the queen. Sorry, of course, f7, g6 somehow. I can also double the rooks, but this looks smarter to me. I can also use the square there. Okay, I must play different because he did really good defense. But pawn is a pawn. I have a pawn more. And also there are big holes in his structure. Never and of course I cannot underestimate the things like before. Looks looks good. You cannot play g4 because it makes only weaknesses. By the way, rook takes f3 was a threat, so he had to do this. Now the queen holds, that's for sure some sort of thing to. Yeah, this is clever, I hope, because I don't want. If I were him, I don't want to take the pawn there. Okay, I can run the rook. Cross a5 to g5. Looks tempting to me. First of all, b5. I will slow the tempo. I could also take the pawn here probably, but it was all the moves gave counterplay. I'm not interested in giving him any sorts of counterplay moves. Low definition game. And yes, this is something I wanted him to do. Because now everything is close and I can use all my power on the king side. There's no counterplay at all for him, and somehow it might be working there like slow, fast, I don't know. Yes, that's good move. He has the idea. I can play c5 with running out the knight. Yeah, that's good idea, I feel. Then I can take the g2 and then take the f3. Motive. it's good to learn the patterns because then it's easier in those fast games. You need to solve fast the things where the low-rated players struggle. Now I have plenty of pieces. Here's some news in play. But I feel like it's only about time. Again, I cannot underestimate the things. But I have a simple plan, just to walk, walk, walk. Yeah. Yeah, essential win on fire again. And still hoping to come into the first 10 after the half of the tournament is over. It, it is very fast. So long waiting for player. Okay. Maybe in last half an hour I can berserk. I feel like I have a lot of time for showing my intentions and ideas. I don't like openings so much. Like I will explain. Like I don't like to think too much in openings about like memorizing the things because it's not all about it. Like you can simply logically set the pieces and then see what happens. For example, here he has the weakness here, and I cannot allow him to play d5 because then the weakness will be strongness. So let's continue growing. Make from this pawn my target. Of course, it's not so simple, but I believe it's all right. Yeah. Yeah, I saved everything I needed to save. The question is only if I have good position. Maybe I could also take the g7 one. But now I have a very strong pawn on d6. Very well protected guy. And his pawn is also one... Yeah, that's a good pawn. Even protected, but I feel mine is a little stronger. Prove me wrong, man. Prove me wrong. My plan is to walk there and to take here and hopefully manage some push on f4 the knight. Yeah, this is a lot more the trick than anything else. Okay, maybe that's nothing I wanted that much. Okay. I missed that there's a fork. Like if I take here, he will take my queen. Ah, it's hard for calculating. I can take there. I have to take with this rook. But still, maybe he could have a better solution than he had. There? I'm not sure. Maybe there. Still, the pawn is chaseable by my knight, by my king, so come closer. The king's position in the endgame is the most important. Even if he runs with the pawn, I'm still ready to go across the g1 square. So I feel I need to support my d1. Very unclear position. Very unclear. But I have my guys together. That's now for sure. I'm coming with my two of them. It could be the key. And if he moves there, I am twice. So I feel good. I feel good. I feel winning. My plan is simple. Going. Still enough time. Yeah, this was it. That was his only chance. Trying to go from the b2. And now, okay, let's focus here on my pawn. I can walk somehow, and I'm so. His way is way longer than mine. I could take it easily. My God, I'm so blind. Okay. Yeah, I'm very blind today. And I'm in the first 10. Wow, good. Still, second place chaseable. First place, hardly. But yeah, some of my games were, I feel some of my games were low quality because my failures, my mistakes. But some of the games were watchable. I think also the game where I sacrificed the rook, that was something. Yeah, let's see if it was correct. I don't know. Yeah, berserk. Okay, I will berserk. If he berserk, uh, yeah, okay. I will try to be still like informatic. Yeah, this is something you need at least a little experience, I feel, because the plan of white could be very fast, like going h4, h5, and it's something really strange. Now he castles short, so it's never so interesting for him to make the king side attack. And I feel I'm good. Or maybe already a little better. My knight's in a blocked position. His bishop is not that smart guy. My plan could be cruel. Wow. He is defending everything. But he's also playing really fast. And yeah, his position has no failures. I think it's still around the equal. Or I feel I'm in a better position, definitely. That's maybe something I can't say for sure. Okay, that's good to take some seconds. I can take the b2 pawn. It's very important. I can also take the e4 pawn. Oh, really hard to decide. I like this thing. Maybe it's risky. I think this is the trade I wanted. Because his pieces are let down in the position, not so effective. And his queen is wide over them. Now the question what to say. Okay, this looks tempting. Oh, I didn't see that the queen holds the f2. Ah, that was so quick. That was too quick decision. Oops. Oops. That's something I didn't see. Aha, that's the trouble. Now let's block the queen from coming. Oh my goodness. Maybe I shouldn't berserk. That was not so clever. Or maybe I should not be that blind as I am. This. Yeah, the check. Now I see his idea, see his idea. 5 moves around. Yeah, I have no time, no position. Oh my god, what I did! So winning position. It's not so smart. The long moves with the queen are always so dangerous. I underestimate that so much. I will never berserk anymore. Okay, let's go e5. I'm not so sure about this line. Of course, there are some plenty traps. Hmm. Let's go for safety. From safety reasons, to play for safety. I lost a pawn, but if you look at the development, you may feel really strong here. It's every time so that once you don't develop, you will be punished. Now it's only a question about how to finish it. Because must be winning. Like I like f5, of course. Sure. You can also play queen h4. Looks also tempting to me. First of all, let's try. The reason is simple, like bishop h6. This check is without any special sense. Here. Yeah, maybe f6 now is strong. I underestimated it again. I saw only this line. Now I'm sure it's all wrong. Yeah, that was nice checkmate. Nice checkmate, but I wasn't sure. Maybe I didn't solve it all right. But yes, that was fine. I take this win. I really take that. Maybe f5 was not the most proper solution. Maybe I could play slower, like queen h4, and going across the dark squares into his position. But never underestimate the development. That's the key. Center and development of the bishops, knights. You need to get the pieces, all of them playing, because that's the first essence of chess game. Now you can see both of us are developing the pieces. Now the pieces are developed. Now it starts. All it starts with c5. Great move, I have to say. I'm not sure how to react. Don't want him to improve the knight, so I will play bishop b5. This trade is alright. This idea or this idea. I'm not sure whether he leaves the game like this. I also they can take and play e6, but I have not enough support in this idea. What about, yeah, if you don't know what to do, let's do the pawns moves. If he takes, I have open line, so he will never play it. It's the typical position of different castlings, so who gets there the first wins. Wow, taking such a pawn, really? Yeah, that's not only one move. It's basically two moves. Like you have to move once up and then also down once. Okay, let's play this. I'm still not sure how to infiltrate, but I'm definitely closer than him to infiltrate. I can play bishop f6 and queen g5. Seems to me a clever move. The question is if he can continue like this. The question is what I will do after his queen a5. It's really a question. Because I will be checkmated if I do like this, something like this. That's true. I can play maybe bishop d3. Like, check is nothing if I move the king. I only need to stop the line there. Yeah, really, really interesting game. Put all of my pressure in this moment. Never forget I have one less in this position. Yes, c4 first. Okay, understand. Let's focus on the attack. Simple plan like f4, g4, f5, going straight up. Now maybe there's not checkmate at all. And wow, he starts to defend or what? I don't know. Ah, oh, I understand. So what's followed? Yeah, okay. That was some calculating process. I can take the bishop, of course, but I'm not sure whether it's the best solution I have. But I will keep in my calculating. This must be good. Can trade queens, but my rooks are too powerful, I feel. Maybe I could play h7. That was really smart. I could do it. I could do it before, but I didn't catch it so fast. Now it's done, I feel. Or maybe he has still this, but I can take this. Yeah, for sure. That the rook is keeping his her eye against the e1 square. That's good. That's good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was really a game. That was really a game. He takes there. I have queen f8 with queen g7 coming straight. I had to do this because he could take and there could be some damage. Even if maybe it's all right to play this and this eventually, but I wanted to keep it safe. Yeah. Now I have all I wanted. Yeah, this was again underestimated the situation a lot. Okay, five. Oh my goodness. I might keep it. I might keep the. Yeah, I'm not sure really. Right now it's again I totally blew my advantage. Even if still the queen has to be better than the rook. That's without. But in fast blitz, it's hard. Of course, it was very clever to keep my pawn. I, I am really. I like my plan with going up. And I think I have done. I also feel it was close to a failure. It was really not good. But okay, the win is a win. It's really tough. And I'm coming again from fire into the first 10. So let's continue this way. Maybe in those windows, because there are like several seconds. It's like 20 seconds of waiting. I may prepare some jokes, some chess jokes. Like I like the joke. Okay, maybe in the next window. It's better probably to concentrate for the game. Again, I have absolutely no knowledge about such an opening, but I seriously think that I played it with the logic, and that's the most important thing. Keeping the logic of the game, and yeah, material is same, pieces are same, and I finished my development, and now I will focus on the plan how to destroy the White Army. D5 I like, maybe it's my plan. Because if he takes, I will do the check in between. Maybe also this move in between is worth a second to think. Okay, first the check, it's not bad. And maybe if bishop e2, don't I have... Oh, it's too hard. It's a little harder than I thought. Okay, let's do some sacrifices. Let's sacrifice the knight for another player into the game coming. Of course, if he castles, then he is out of the danger, but he didn't want to castle. And I'm speechless. There must be some finish. I really hope so. Oh, oh. Take twice. Then queen c4 check. He has to walk in. Or not. Or not. I can also take the knight there. The question is if I have enough pieces. Maybe the answer is no. I already sacrificed plenty of my army. Yeah, too much. The question is if it was really all right, everything. Maybe, maybe not. What if I take there? It's still only a piece, and if he castles, then I will take back the piece, and my pieces are stronger. So sometimes it's better to keep it. Okay, now I have to do this. With the idea to getting the rook there or taking here, I'm not sure what I will do the first. Maybe first taking there to improve my chances. Good that this square is protected. Okay, it's hold the rook. Hold the rook. Have a decision. He is making really good decisions. Because if he castles, and also I need to keep queens on board. But it's still not yet over because now he cannot castle. He has to play f3 probably. It's looking like a serious threat. But still he cannot castle because the knight would be in a pin after the king moves to c1. So it's still not yet over. Yeah, now it could be that also the queen takes c3 has a sense. Maybe not. Because queen c4 looks like a threat. Okay. He is doing something. Of course, the intention of this is only not being checkmated. My bishop moves. I have to move my bishop. That's a matter of time. Yes. The question is, have I good enough potential? I'm really not that sure. But I have to do something. That's bad. I have to do something. Going queen c4, queen b5. Sacrifice is pointless. Probably. Okay, queen c4 looks dangerous because of rook c1 later on. Later, of course. So queen b5 is my move. With a plan to develop the knight closer. Right now. Still, the queen holds the rook. That's also some positive. For example, queen e3, I think that's not the move he is. Oh, okay. I like moving the knight closer to the field. F5. The question is after. Okay, he didn't do it. I can take, of course, but nothing I want so much. Because he will check and check out the knight. Basically. Man. Let's go for this. And this. Bad news, I had to collect some material. After the trades, seems to be I don't have enough. Like last trick, will he play this? No. No way. Okay, he didn't see this. I suppose. He will take the g6. I will move into the middle. Yeah. Okay, he didn't take my g6 pawn. Good news. Yeah, now I improved my pawn and I improved my king. That's the Biggest achievement. Oh my god. Oh my god! What happened? I wanted to play rook b4. Ah, what happened? I will try to win in time. Possible to win anymore? Draw is close. My god, what a death. Ah, that was close. I defended so nice. Okay, let's last 20 minutes. There's nothing to wait for. Let's do this range. Again, it's not about knowledge. It's like placing the pieces on the spots they deserve. And run. Okay, it was looking like a genius combination. And I'm running. I'm running across the obstacles. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay, now it's time to think. Jumper coming. Good to have the bishop on f1. He's holding every checkmate possibilities. There is a nice trick here and there. Would it happen? No way. He didn't want to let me check him like this. Yeah, if he takes with the king, he will get the checkmate there. If he take with this, it will be the checkmate on c7. Good, good game. The push on c4, that was fine. It was opening the position. And with 19 minutes left, I will definitely come back into this business. Okay, strong player. So Queen's Gambit accepted. Queen's Gambit accepted. So develop the bishop to b7 would be the key. At least if you go point to point. After e4, I have to play e5. That's for sure. It's something I can live with. Like if he places the knight on f5, it would be incredible, wonderful person on the board. On the other hand, what to do him with there? Yeah, the idea is probably not that strong now. This would be every time crashing, crashing, crashing. Okay, knight c5 looks like the only active idea. Two feet. The question is, after b4, I will deal somehow like this. But of course, my position is awful. Now he has also troubles with the pawn. Probably not immediately because there are some tricks like this. So I have to be patient. Now he has to do something. I will take probably with the bishop. Even if okay, an idea. I feel like there I should be okay. Developing the bishop to d6. And after a long process, I finished my development. Wow. Yeah, and I'm satisfied with what I did. It's not about a pawn at all. It's about like solving the troubles. I really had a lot of troubles from the opening. Now I trade queens. Knight c6. Okay. Knight c6 is something. Again, that's only one high quality knight. But the question is if I really hate him there. He is standing. He is standing and he is outstanding. That's of course. I like him here. He is blocking the side. And if I want to run him out, I will run him out. And now it's about what I want to do. I want to trade everything. Maybe it's risky because I'm getting out from this diagonal. Be sure there will never happen anything. Yeah, this trade is for me because my rook has more qualities. Yeah, I have to say I'm playing really well this game. After the opening, which was a little okay, it's not that easy. Let's go this. The idea is after he steals my pawn, double the things. Oh, that's tough. He has a bishop pair. It's strong bishop pair. But if he loses the pawn in the middle, which can happen, he doesn't have the bishop pair anymore. Need to be really patient with that. This idea works. Yeah, looks like a trick. Nice one. I'm on fire again. 12 minutes remaining. Can still grow. 2 games probably. But these pairings, so many seconds. There are 2,000 players, and I'm waiting like 25 seconds for a player. I don't believe it. It's really okay. Sits it in. D6. I think this line is really good for white. Again, basically, I'm like feeling the position, nothing more. If bishop e7, d6 coming, he has to leave back with the bishop. So after like 11 moves, I think his position is like more or less hopeless. Even if I didn't do anything special. In the line. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's something I did some. I underestimated this move. I still have some point in this one. Cannot play rook b8 because of b7. And I really underestimated the bishop e6. Maybe I should play like first of all rook e1, and he still cannot castle with the bishop on e7. But yeah, that was the previous idea. After bishop e7, fast continue with winning. Bishop takes c4, probably, but I will still be one pawn up after everything happens. Worse for him is that the pawn on d6 is still remaining on board. And yeah, that's really the question. Let's keep it simple. So I have exchanged more huge quality pieces on board. This centralizing the bishop. Can I do? That's slightly attacking this one. So if he desires to take, I will probably take first bishop on e6. Didn't happen. Yeah, good. Yeah, this is already a threat. It's solid. I don't know. This is only check. I still can retake with the queen there. Still, this is something for future for him. I don't know. Maybe I could also play different. I'm I'm like gambling here. Fast out of it. Fast out of it. Yeah. I felt like I'm still winning after he played the bishop b6. To be honest, I again underestimated the situation. Oh, I doubled the rooks and moved the pawns. The rook was under attack, so this must be winning. Without special skills. I think this is clever move, like hunting the queen out of the positions which could be dangerous. Check. C7. Let's go. Pawns are strong. And the deal is done. Okay. He still fights. Yeah, 6 minutes left. I think it's enough for one game. Just hoping he will also berserk to finish the game, I think. If not, then it's probably not enough time. But yeah, now it's almost sure I will finish in top 10. So, I am on my rating. I think it's the rating I started in this tournament. So yeah, of course, it's not about rating at all. And I hope I show some good games. I still wonder how is possible if the tournament King's Gambit accepted. Uh, it's a shallow defense, I think. Ah, okay. Let's focus on d5 to come. I could also play g5. Uh, I'm mixing the lines, probably. Let's mix it. Let's mix it together. All together. Should I fight? Okay, let's move on. Will he take? D4 is probably strong. Because there is a trick, like if I move there, he will take here, and after the retake, there is checkmate with the queen. So, what does it mean? I have to go there. And I have to hold my nerves, which is really hard. Now, true is that must be completely lost. Can I hide somewhere? Like, okay, that's probably impossible. But I still feel this is good game to finish this tournament. Because yeah, I will be checkmated. That's of course a3, b4. It will happen, and I have much defenses. The only move I miss is b5. I really want to play b5, but it's too late to cry. Yeah, I let him checkmate me with the knight. Or should I fight? No. Nice. Yeah, that was really nice. And I think there's enough time for the one last. Maybe not. I don't know. If the waiting time for pairings is that long, yeah, okay. One last. Let's go with Berserk. And this French we did see once. 87. It's crazy, like C6 face the second guy. Jumper. So yeah, like okay, this must be some line, of course. I don't hate anybody for choosing their line. On the other hand, if you You are playing against the development. Okay, that's fancy. And maybe I will take the chance. How? Okay, let's go for sacrificing the pawn. If he pushes, then he is totally under some attacking abilities side because I still can find some holes. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm jumping for b5. That's why I push. Because I feel there is enough power. It looks good for me. It looks good. I think he forgot that the pawn would be taken. Now he has plenty of holes and I will infiltrate the holes. It's not possible to take there or here because I have the check between. Maybe I can also take, I'm not sure. This looks too tempting. Maybe I could also take with the pawn with that pin, but ah, hard. It was too hard. I feel like the stones are rolling. I hope he is also feeling my stones are rolling. He may feel it. Get the queen into the situation slowly and open the second front. Open the second, I said. Yeah, sad news for him. My pieces are well coordinated and I really feel good. Tournament is over, but I think that was nice win in the end. Let's see the short analysis where it's a lot of waiting, but I feel like I played not bad game. Let's see, that would be the last for today, I suppose. Because my video would be probably longer than I thought. But it's the first one after like 3 years, I suppose. So say why not? And yeah, there I was worse. For what reason? Yeah, that was where the queen side was stopped a little. So there I messed something. But after I gained the advantage, I was not playing really bad. And for the blitz game, it's not bad display, I suppose. So okay, that was for today, and I wish you a really nice day and goodbye. Goodbye.